Bozo of all people should be in
Alright,
here.
I'm
Kira
back.
should be in here. Fuck. The people who said they were going to be here, ironically, are not here. Kira made a big
Hey,
fucking...
I said I would be here, and I'm here.
Yes, that's true. I mean, out of like those two, all said they were going to be here. Neither of them are here.
It's okay. It gives me time to set up classes. Because I haven't had any made at all.
Oh, you're gonna have plenty of time.
Realistically. Yeah.
We're doing like a little plan on them. We're just like a little. We're just gonna go around showing like where people are gonna be and stuff like that.
All of the above?
I'll explain it in
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, today's gonna be a little bit more theoretical rather than practical, I guess.
Pretty much. Like, in terms, boot camp is essentially class right now. There's going to be more theory involved in this session than there is practition. So, a lot more talking than what a lot of you are used to, and a lot less gaming, unfortunately, but...
Yeah, basically, you gotta get read the handbook, and then after you've read the handbook, then you gotta go play. That's how that works.
Essentially.
What's up, Cutthroat?
It's like recess.
It's like any kind of class that has any kind of hands-on part in it. You always gotta do the safety and shit first, and then you gotta go cut shit up.
Yeah,
I was in here once. I was in here at, oh yeah, I remember doing one of these on Prison Break with Shifty and some other people.
This is a bit different. Cutthroat, you read anything about this, or?
Well, alright.
Fuck you too then, Stoney. Alright. It's more than 5 after, so... Gonna start, anybody else joins, well, that's them. Alright, so... To minimize the amount of time that I have to fucking preach and speak, and just don't interrupt me. At the end and halfway through, I'll offer a chance for you to ask questions and give opinions, stuff like that. But just for the most part, it's going to be talking and explaining exactly how class would operate. So, if you don't want to get punched in the dick by your teacher, don't interrupt them.
Alright.
Oh, wait, I'm
like
sorry.
That.
Just give me 1 second.
Punch it hard.
Okay, just give me a second. And yes, I'm actually doing this. I do attendance. Just throwing that out there for you guys.
Well, I showed up to class today. First time in a couple years.
LV country.
Why do you have everybody muted? That's not good.
I was playing Infected and there's some squeakers.
Oh, you're playing Infected. Oh, you're a noob. That we're doing that thing, last thingy I told you about.
Boot camp.
Camp. That's the word I was looking for.
We're camping? So we're doing a pillow?
Boot camp.
Yeah, I'm all gonna teach you how to play like me. That's what's gonna happen.
Andrew, unrefined killer.
Who knows, Cutthroat? You might be able to go positive. Take a few notes.
I'm pretty sure I was doing better than you all day.
No, not all day. There was that one game.
Alright, that's fucking attendance done, so... I will let, all of your majors and generals know that you guys were here, and I did, I got my list from earlier to... Fuck, god damn it!
You could just put a caption at the bottom, plus Florida boy.
Hey, good. Florida boy, this is boot camp, you know this, right? Yes?
He doesn't have a mic in, so I'm assuming he knows.
I hope so. Anyway.
I probably fucked this shit up. I don't care. Fucking Florida.
Here we go.
What's up? What's all this bitching I hear about me being in here?
Nothing. This is. Have you read anything about the boot camp stuff on the webpage, everything like that?
Yeah, I got your message on here.
Okay, well, this is now.
Oh. What are we doing?
Oh fuck.
That just made my night. That's kind of sad.
Okay, well, this is the boot camp thing. Oh, okay. This is now. Oh, okay. What are we doing?
Today we're going to be
All right.
talking about situational awareness.
Thank you. Yes. Quick thing though. I've got my list from earlier as well, and this list, so I'll let everyone's general and major know that you guys were here. Obviously, for people like Country who are founder, it doesn't exactly apply. Same with Godsafe, but let everyone know.
Yes, please let my general know. Thank you.
Yes.
What's up?
What's up, Mr. Curley? Here we
Can you give
go.
a rundown while I do fucking attendance?
Sure. This is the LOV boot camp. We're going to be doing it, well, Drake is going to be doing it once a week, usually on Saturdays at 3:30 and 8 p.m. However, this week is a special case. We're going to be doing it today. You're welcome to stay if you'd like. Nobody is required to attend, but basically it's going to be for people who are looking to improve their game on Call of Duty Ghosts. We're going to be going over a multitude of topics. They're all listed on the website. Drake's going to go over them in a little bit. Today we are going to be talking about situational awareness.
Why do I have a feeling you've taught a university before?
Yeah, I actually just felt like I was in class.
Apparently you guys have never attended one of my meetings before, huh?
I'm
No,
J, so
can't say I have.
I listen to Riz, so you can guess how the meetings go.
Yeah, same here.
Florida boy knows.
Okay.
What's up, Super?
Oh shit, I was gonna play with Curly, damn. Hey, Godside.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you gonna give me an invite? Or to talk to somebody about an invite?
Yes, I sent a message to Ben. You didn't get your invite yet?
I'll check and I'll get back with you.
Alright, let me know for sure if you didn't get it.
Alright, man, we'll do.
Are they supposed to be in for 2 weeks?
Oh, yeah, Super X Pack's been in for almost a month now. Hold on, Mr. Curley sent me a message.
Hey, buddy, I'll be back on a little bit. I got a hand on my dogs. I'll send you an invite when I get back on.
Just taking the earlier class ran fucking smooth as shit. We were only 4 minutes past the timeline, fucking right into it.
Mr. Curley said he'll be back in a couple minutes. He just has to handle something with his dog.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Alright. So pretty much as Godsafe said, this class is based around situational awareness. What is situational awareness? Well, Mr. Crowley sent me a message. For fuck's
Probably the
sake.
same message.
Hey, I did not receive an invite, man.
Yeah, pretty much. What is situational awareness?
Okay, man, let me get with you after this boot camp is over.
Oh, what? I could give you the smartass answer and saying being aware of your situation.
I will kick you square in the fucking vagina.
Okay, it's being aware of your surroundings.
Somewhat. You got part of it. There's more to it than that, though.
Nothing new.
Knowing where
Being
enemies
able to
are,
tell what's
knowing where
gonna
teammates are,
Okay,
knowing what's
okay.
happening. I mean,
It's class. One person talks at a time.
well, I can't exactly raise my hand.
Okay, well, the first person to start talking, everyone else shut up. So, I'll run down the list. Pillow, what were you saying?
Being aware of where your teammates, enemies, like an IMS, IED, stuff like that. Knowing what's going on around you.
Second part of it. Does anybody else know the third part? We have knowing what's going on in the map We know being aware of your surroundings, which kind of ties
Knowing
in
what
with
the
number one.
score. Knowing what
Knowing
the
your
score
enemy.
is a nice one.
Kind of ties in with number one. If you don't know what the score is, I'm a little shocked.
Being able to tell what your enemy's next move is.
Participation. It's a good answer. It's a very good answer. Half ties in, so you get half a mark. It's actually a very good answer, though. Hard to do, but it's a very good answer. But still not what I'm looking for.
Come on, Dane. You were in here at 3:30. You should know.
He's not allowed to answer. He was in here earlier.
Oh, okay. That's why I'm not answering.
Not playing like Philo.
You lose 2 marks. Not really, but yeah.
I'm here.
Situation.
I'm just listening and watching the Olympics. So
Oh, okay, cool.
All right. Well, let me know which team Canada's ass kicks first. Anyway, so the first part of situational awareness is being aware of your surroundings, as someone said earlier. Second part is being aware of what your teammates are doing and where they are in the map. So, let's say strike zone, for example. You have guys by A-Dom, 2 by A-Dom, 2 in the center, and 2 by C-Dom. You're in one of those 6 spots. Being aware of where the rest of your teammates are is crucial, because if one of them dies, that's a good chance that somebody's broke through their defense and is going to come around behind you guys. A-Dom, somebody breaks through me on the left side of A. Oh, thank you, I'm okay. Somebody breaks through on the left side of A. They're going to come around, wipe out anybody who's already died and is coming from Pro Shop, wipe out the other guy at A-Dom. I know they have a good long shot point at Pro Shop. If you don't say anything, that kind of cripples the team. But being aware of where your teammates are, what your teammates are running, where the enemies are, what kind of playstyle they're doing, and what perks and guns they're running is very crucial. You're not going to want to go up against a guy with a fucking thermobaric grenade when he has blast shield on without danger close. It's just not a good idea. So being aware of that, where what the situation is in the map. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Fuck. Jesus. Swear to God, I need a fucking bunker. Anyway. And the third part is being able to be aware that when you guys are losing, kind of time to adapt to a different situation. Situational awareness is being aware of the entirety of the map, everything that's going on in the map, both on your team, with yourself, and the enemy team. Everything at once, being aware of it, including the score, as somebody mentioned earlier. All right, so I was going to run through like what each lesson kind of partakes in, but I think I'm going to just skip that. It's on the bootcamp page on the forums or on the web page, so you guys can check it out there. It's all in detail, explained right there. But for this class, we're basically going to be studying situational awareness and class customization. What makes a good class good and what makes a bad class bad. So because Danes and Godsipe were here earlier, they aren't allowed to answer. But for the rest of you, I want you guys to give me legitimate, serious answers. So, because I am taking this pretty seriously, so I prefer that you guys did too, please. So who can tell me what perk is absolutely, or what perks are absolutely useless in hardcore?
Ping.
Nope. Ping is pretty
Blast
useful.
shield.
No, blast shield is very useful in hardcore.
Not when they have danger close.
Not many people are
Fire.
danger close.
You haven't played Dirk Messi. Wiretap sucks.
No,
Takedown's
wiretap
pretty
is useful.
useless.
Travis uses it.
Deadeye.
Deadeye is useful.
What?
Takedown.
Deja vu.
Yes, in hardcore.
Takedown.
Yeah, I know, eh?
I already said
Ah, there we
takedown,
go.
and I got ignored.
No, it's
Takedown is right.
takedown.
Takedown is
said
right.
that's
Hold on.
That's
the
right.
reason Deadeye, the reason Deadeye is useful is because, does anybody know how many bullets at long range without a muzzle brake the AK-12 takes to kill?
16.
Probably about
In
3.
hardcore at long range.
5.
1.
Close.
1.
4. At long range? No.
At long
Without a
range,
muzzle
1.
brake? Hell no.
Oh, without a muzzle
4
brake?
bullets.
No, I'm sorry. It takes 4.
Takes 4 bullets.
Excuse me, I have
That is
to.
4 direct hit markers.
I have to disagree with you there. The AK-12 deals between 50 and 31 damage. Hardcore is only 30 damage, so even at the longest range, it still deals enough damage to kill in one shot.
Not without the muzzle brake, though. Because I use the
You also have to take into consideration what body parts you're hitting. Headshots. One
Yeah,
bullet
that's
will
true.
pretty much kill anything.
If you're going to hit an extremity, it might
also,
take 2. That's correct.
Yeah, and then if you happen to shoot through something, and things along those lines.
By all means, we can test it later on. But by long range, I mean sniper rifle range.
Yeah.
Medium range is for, say, on strike zone. Medium range is from the top steps of A to the back wall of the stairs to C. That's medium range. Realistically, that's not very long range. That'll be 1 to 3 bullets. Long range, it's 4 bullets. I know because if you go to Tremor, if you lean around the boxes on the right side of B domination and aim down that alleyway towards the kiosk, it's 4 bullets to somebody pressed against that back kiosk wall. 4 bullets directly hitting them without a muzzle brake. Could have been because I was using a silencer too, but
I think we should test it on
will.
Snowhaven.
We will, but let's continue with Lawson. I'm already 3 times more sidetracked than I was earlier.
Sorry.
But yes, whoever said takedown initially, you are absolutely correct. Why is
That's
takedown
me.
useless?
That's me. Because
Okay,
you don't see
Cutthroat,
where
why is
people
it
die.
useless?
You don't see where people die. In hardcore.
Exactly. Alright,
So there's no point to have it. Pillow.
do you guys think there are any other perks that are useless in hardcore?
My question is, how is ping useful? It's only useful if you have a SATCOM up. Otherwise, I mean,
No.
it's
Well-
kind of pointless.
No, it makes a noise when somebody's nearby the guy you killed, so it is useful.
Oh, does it
Okay,
really?
okay.
Yeah,
Hold on.
it goes.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
it makes a little noise. That's why I run it in search and rescue hardcore.
That's not all it does.
ICU? Is that a bad one?
IC is useless. But the reason ping is useful. Does anybody here know exactly, physically, what ping does?
Yeah, technically it's like basically a sonar blast from wherever you are, and it bounces off of the object, i.e. an enemy, and comes back to you. Like a sound wave. That's what I'm looking for right there.
It's basically
good.
a mini oracle.
There you go. Mini oracle. What is an oracle?
Kills enemies
Does it
throughout the
actually
map.
show them through walls?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I
Ping
did
is
not know
actually a
that.
devastating
Why hasn't
perk.
anybody told me
Users
this?
GPS
I told you.
technology to detect and display enemies, which means through walls and everything.
Welcome
Through
to boot
walls,
camp.
through cover, underground, above ground, behind
have to try that out.
turf.
Dude, I run
Even
with Oracle all the time.
so do I.
Fucking
Does anybody know
fantastic.
the effective range of an oracle?
I want to say it's like 300 feet.
Nope.
Or is it
Way too
yards?
It's meters.
Way too far.
Meters. I was meters. I remember somebody said
I
this
want
the
to
other
say
day.
it's only like 75 meters.
No, God, no, it's more than that.
You want to know something
So
funny
you don't
about?
really get to see them too far.
Sorry, what, guys?
You want to know something funny about the Oracle? Is that it doesn't work behind you.
No.
When the Oracle pulses, if you turn around immediately, even if there's somebody behind you, it will not illuminate them.
No, it has to be within your effective field of view.
Right.
But it shows that goes for anybody. It doesn't have to be the person who called out the oracle.
Right.
But no
It's
matter where
yours.
you're looking, yeah, it'll show in your field of view the enemies that you see individually. But who knows here the effective range of an oracle? Godsife and Danes, you guys can answer because I didn't ask you guys this earlier.
I don't know off the top of my head. I could look it up if you want.
No, I know.
No, he knows the answer.
Oh, you know,
I know
okay.
he knows the answer. He told me the other day. I just can't remember.
No, I don't know.
500 meters.
Oh, 500. That's what it was.
So it's 5 football fields.
Does anybody here know map-wise the distance 500 meters?
No
that
idea.
That would be all the way across.
Maybe.
Half the map.
No, that would be all the way across.
It depends on what map.
No. 500 meters. Let's say we'll use Tremor. Actually, no, bad example. Sorry, we'll use Prison Break. 500 meters is from, if you're looking at stumps, from tower to the big stump on middle, the big stump on stumps, that is 500 meters. From tower to stumps is 500 meters. From stumps to bridge is another 500. Well, not bridge, but back of logging yard. That is another 500 meters. So essentially, if you and a teammate both had an oracle, you both were at one end of the map, you guys would have complete coverage of the entire map with oracles.
4 of you then. 'Cause there's
Yeah,
only
4
2,
of you.
sorry.
4 of you. Two facing the center way, and 2 facing inwards from both ways. So from east and west. Now, talked a bit about hardcore. ICU and takedown are fairly useless. Which perk is the most useful in hardcore?
Yeah,
That's
Dead
why
silent.
give them 15 guesses before you speak in.
Dead silence.
Draw.
Dead silence, quick draw, nope, and nope.
Depends on what you want to use.
Yeah,
If you're
depends
sound
on-
whoring, amplify. If you're going up against explosive enemies, you're running, noob tubes and stuff, blast shield's pretty nice. It all really depends on what you're playing and who you're playing against.
Bingo.
Danger closest to.
Hello's got it. Essentially, there is no most useful perk. It all depends on not only your playstyle, the situation, what you have to adapt to, game type, the people you're going against. 5 crucial things vary on what perks are going to be the most useful for that scenario. Does anybody here know what a TAS is?
That would be a
One?
no.
A TAS is a tactical adaptation scenario. It's designed for people to be put in a scenario that they're uncomfortable with. You're having your shit pushed in domination by veteran bots, let's say. We'll throw you guys in a training scenario like that. The objective is to come out of that and win the game. Is it easy?
Could be.
Okay, let me answer you this. Veteran bots. So they see you through walls. Their armor-piercing rounds are twice as effective. They see you for a millisecond and you're dead. Terminators of Call of Duty. I ask you again, is it going to be easy?
Not then, no.
I don't know. If we had 5 Mr. Pillows, I think we could pull it off.
Highly unlikely.
Next class, you wear the dunce hat.
I'm okay with that. I'll make it look good.
Alright. It's not going to be easy for the fact that adapting to a scenario that you are not comfortable with is the hardest thing to do in this game. If you're usually a sniper, and then all of a sudden you have to switch to being a run and gunner, you're going to feel completely out of your environment. It's very rare that somebody picks up on being a run and gunner and knows which laneways to run, being that they never did it before and being a constant sniper. It's very rare that somebody picks up on it immediately. It's an extremely hard thing to do. No, but you've run and gun before. I'm talking about somebody who has sniped all throughout every Call of Duty game, and for the first time ever, decided to run and gun. It's different. It's a hard thing to do.
That's fair enough. I remember the first time I tried to snipe when I was, a running gunner, and I got my shit rocked trying to snipe against other snipers.
And that's the thing, too. The number one way to get your ass kicked in this game is to be egotistical and to be too overconfident. To think that you don't need to try as hard because these kids are this and this and this. Let me tell you, in Clan Wars and Platinum Division, our second Platinum War, me, Godsafe, Akira, T-Money, C-Riz, and Iron Man, all in a game. Nobody had above a 1.0. Obviously, me, Travis, Cassie, Godsafe, Iron Man, all have above a 1. We got our shit pushed into the fucking wall. Why? None of us tried. We didn't think anything of it. We thought, okay, well, these kids are fucking bad. What are they gonna do? We forgot the simple rule that Call of Duty isn't a fair game. They put in stuff in the game that makes it so noobs can have an easy advantage of the game, so noobs can be comfortable with the game. Noob tubes, danger close, thermobaric grenades, easy to get kill streaks, support score streaks, EMPs, oracles, Odin, stuff like that. Let me tell you, when it's hardcore and the enemy Odin drops a fucking support juggernaut, let me tell you, that bitch comes at you with a fucking vengeance. He's not the easiest to take care of. He's got some fucking padding under those fucking broccoli shoulders, let me tell you. So, always look at somebody and think, like, okay, if shit goes south, I'm going to need to do something about it. Always have kind of a backup class for that. Like for me, shit goes south, everyone in here has played with me at least once. They know my NoobTube class. Shit goes south, that class comes out. For the pure fact that if we got to turn something around, I'm going to need that class. 2 NoobTubes on my primary weapon, 2 rounds in the cassette, a thermobaric grenade, amplify to hear where they're coming from, blast shield to stop explosives from hitting me, and danger close. And an LSAT for bullets. You tell me that's coming at you and tell me you ain't gonna fucking be a little uneasy. Welcome, Neil. Doing boot camp, buddy.
Right, all right. Reporting for duty. Is there any rules I need to know to abide by?
Shut up. About it.
All right. Hey, that's my least favorite rule, but I can do that.
All right. So we talked a bit about hardcore, what's useful and what's useless. Does anybody know what perks are useless in core?
All of them.
Useless.
I knew you were going
in
to say
core?
that.
Serious question though. What perks are useless in core?
No useless perks?
What'd you say? Undefined?
No useless. There's no useless perks in core?
Bingo. There are no useless perks in core because every perk is designed to function properly in core. For example, ready up. Weapon is ready after sprinting. Good for shotgun use. Unlimited sprint, get across the map faster. Speed perks are great for core. Handling perks, quick draw is good, steady aim's good, reflex is good for if you're using a riot shield or something like that, switch to a pistol. On the go, strong arm, good if you want to throw a C4. Stealth, you got all your stealth perks, they're good. Wiretap is great for fucking core because of SATCOMs, your minimap is constantly displayed. Scavenger is good, Recon's good because you have a minimap as well. Resistance and take no damage from falling, your health regenerates, it's good. ICU, health regenerates even faster, even better. Focus. You're using a sniper rifle, and you can take hit markers in core. So you reduce flinch one hit. It allows you to hit your target a bit more accurately if you're getting shot at. Attack resist. Resistance to flash, stun, and EMP effects. That includes 9 bangs, the actual EMP from kill streaks. The stun effect from the Odin when it flashes you. Blast shield is pretty useful too. Danger close is even useful. The extra attachments is useful. Everything is useful. It serves a point in core because all these perks are designed to function in core. So, what perks do you think is the most useful in core?
All of them?
Flash
I
shield.
don't know, dude. I really like
Flash
Focus
shield.
and Stalker when it comes to core. Those make a big difference to me.
Depends on who
You
you're
guys are-
playing against.
Why do you think that, Undefined?
Well, because no right or wrong class in the game. Choose what you're good at. Good at sniping, you're using a sniper with focus, faster reloading, more clips, fully loaded. If you're more of a runner gunner, like a shotgun, you use marathon, agility, quick draw, ready up, all those kind of perks.
You do make a good point, but your beginning statement is a little with me. You said, sorry, what was your beginning statement again?
There's no bad classes.
There's no bad classes in the game. So, let me get this straight. If I build a class, let's say, for example, out of perks, I use strong arm, on the go, reflex, overkill, attack resist, no IED, no weapon, and recon, and just run around with a combat knife. Is my class good for any scenario?
Well, you gotta be an idiot to use that class.
Believe it or not, that's one of the classes that Aunt Jerry runs.
Jerry's not getting kills regardless, so his class doesn't matter.
So, is there a bad class?
Yes.
Bingo.
I don't know.
There-
If it suits your playstyle, if it works for you, not really.
If it works for you, but if it
And-
works to completing the objective or winning.
Hey,
Or it
yeah,
works
if
for the
Jerry uses
situation.
that class and still gets all them caps, then that's a good fucking class.
It is. But at the same time, if we were to tweak Jerry's class and make him accustomed to it, imagine what he could do with it. He's right. There is no technical bad class. Everybody's good with some sort of class. But at the same time, it all depends on what you're playing. If you're playing Domination, that knife class is going to be fucking garbage, especially if you're playing on a map like Stonehaven, anything like that, because you have no thermal protection. You've got no protection whatsoever. The chances that you're going to get past IEDs with no blast shield, get across the map with no incog, avoid SATCOMs with no off the grid, and avoid any kill streaks without off the grid, incog, or fucking blind eye is, well, let's face it, I have a better chance of the poke sucking my dick than that happening. Let's be realistic here. So,
Have you met the Pope?
hey, he's a sexy man.
Oh wow.
It's a very slim chance. So, realistically, what this boot camp is going to do is teach you in the later classes how to turn that slim chance into a huge chance. To get that chance of you getting across the map instead of getting picked off. Tweaking your class to what you can really fine-tune yourself with. You're a run and gunner. Just because you're a run and gunner doesn't mean you have to have all the speed perks in the game with an SMG at your ass. Not what it means whatsoever. Strike zone? I don't use an SMG anymore. I use a shotgun. I use the fucking bully dog. Fucking UK's got me calling him the bully dog. Great. No, I use the bulldog. Any SMG guy, core or hardcore, that's within a 15-meter radius of me, or no, I'd say 15 to 30 feet. If I aim down the sights with that bulldog with my muzzle brake on it, it takes one shot, core or hardcore. One round of the bulldog, they're dead.
Hardcore.
No, core and hardcore. I can even prove it later on. But the bulldog with
Never
muzzle
works for
brake and a
me.
grip. One shot. Reason being, the bulldog has a very wide spread. It's got, say, I don't know. Let's say, for example, the bulldog has a 180-degree spread. Let's just use that as an example. If it has 12 beads in that 180 spread, it's not going to really do much damage. You aim down the sight, that 180-degree spread is condensed to a 30-degree spread, aimed directly in front of you. That right there is essentially how you're going to fuck somebody up. You had a muzzle brake on that, you had range to it, you had damage to it, and you had a tighter spread to it. Not only that, coupled with your perks. So for me, I would run ready up. So if I don't have time to aim in at somebody, I can pull my gun up and fire. I'm good with the shotgun. Agility. You can move faster than anybody. And you don't even have to have Marathon on to use agility properly. Increased movement speed increases weapon handling speed as well. Bring it up faster. You can move side to side faster. You can crouch faster. You can do everything faster. Marathon. Al-Qadir. Unlimited sprint. Quick draw. Fast aiming. I need to aim down my sights with that muzzle brake for that a little bit of extra distance to get that kill. Bang. Got it immediately. Amplify. I can hear people. Dead silence ain't going to save them. It'll save them until they're about 15 feet away from me. But if I've got a shotgun, they're pretty much going to die. I throw an IED on there. I can cover my ass if I got to sit in the corner. That class I've used on the biggest of maps like Stonehaven and still done good. I've used it on the smallest of maps like Strike Zone and still gone good. Would it work for somebody else? Not necessarily. Would it work for me? Fuck yeah. Am I encouraging you to try it? If you want. Am I promising you it's going to work? Not at all. Being able to adapt to a situation is the hardest skill in this game to learn, but it's the most valuable. Domination, TDM, Search and Rescue, Blitz are the 4 hardest game types to make a comeback in. Because once you're outweighed, 3-1 essentially, it's hard to come back. Search and Rescue, they've won 3 rounds, you guys have won 1. There's quite a bit of a deficit there. TDM, they've got you beat 50-23, looking a little grim. Domination, they've got you beat 150-50. Again, it's looking pretty grim. But there's a way to come back in every game type and every map. So, anybody here know what you do when you see somebody in the map getting a fuckload of kills on your teammates?
Yeah, I gotta go. I'll catch you guys later.
You tube the shit out of him.
Definitely a viable option, but not what I'm looking for.
Thermal barracks.
No, if I see somebody wrecking my teammates, I usually tell them to slow down, and then I go and headhunt that person until I kill them off their kill streak.
No, you just
Bingo.
communicate with your team and
Oh, no, sorry. Go ahead, Florida.
you communicate and you tell them don't go back to that spot. Why would you?
But what happens when your teammates don't listen? Then what?
There's really nothing you can do about it except try to get them out yourself.
Yes and no. You and Pillow actually have both the correct answers. It's actually a smart idea to have the rest of your team haul back. Have the best running gunner, the most skilled person you have in your team. Go after that person. Why? 1, you have the rest of your team fall back. Those guys can cover the areas. In case that guy decides to move out his little hidey-ho and come towards you guys, somebody can pick him off rather than him pick you guys off coming towards them. 2, you're now gunning for him, Mr. Pillow. How many people is he going to get now?
None?
1 compared to 5 or 6.
I prefer 0.
Worst case scenario, he kills Mr. Pillow, which is a high case scenario. That's 1 kill he gets instead of 6. That possible helo pilot he just got that he needed 6 kills for, he now only needs 5. But he still has to get another 5. You know what I mean? It's a dual side of the same spectrum. Instead of feeding him 6 kills, you only feed him 1. It slows down his progress to his kill streak. So I'm telling you this right now. If somebody is dropping 6 or 7 of you and they whip out a sentry gun, that is an immediately telltale sign that not only are they running good assault kill streaks, there's a good chance that a battle hind could be coming in, a griffin will be next, one of the 2 juggernauts can be next, or a good chance a helo pilot's coming in. That helo pilot comes in, it's TDM, kiss the game goodbye. It's enormously hard to come back if they have a helo pilot. It's even harder to try and kill the fucking thing. Because of the fact that 99% of people aren't stupid when they use it. Scratch that. 80% of people aren't stupid when they use the helo pilot.
Yeah, that was a little
80%
generous.
of people aren't stupid. 80% of people aren't stupid when they use the helo pilot. They're not going to sit there and just blast away. And even if they do, they're going to be pelting you with so much fire, it's going to be hard to take them out, even with an LMG with armor piercing. Believe me, I've done it. It's not going to be as easy to spawn, find the helo pilot, and start putting some rounds into it before he targets you and shoots the shit out of you. Worst case scenario, too, he gets a Loki. What defense is there against a Loki?
Blind eye.
A house.
Yeah, Billy.
Okay, Stonehaven example. Where can you hide from that Loki?
In the castle, in the little hole in the wall, right? The one you can see, where that door is directly in front of you.
Front door, yeah.
Also, there's the house up on the hill.
Or
It's a
you
pretty
can
nice.
He drops
wear
a
all the
Juggernaut right in that
proper
doorway.
perks and just lay in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, there's also
Well,
that
if he's
option.
firing random titanium rods all across that map, there's a good chance he'll hit you. Those things got a pretty wide fucking blast radius, trust me.
Yeah, but on
hiding in that little
Stonehaven, it's got such a slow movement speed. Chances are, if he kills you on one side of the map, he's not going to have enough time to kill you on the other side of the map.
And if they have
How
you spawn
slow
trapped,
it pans across.
He won't need to, though. You're hiding in that castle door, he wipes out the rest of your team, drops a Juggernaut right in that castle door. It's hardcore. You versus the Juggernaut, you're gonna fucking lose.
He just
dropping
run like a
care
little
packages.
girl.
He's gonna be dropping care packages for teammates too. Those care packages, remember this, can contain anything from a Loki down to a SATCOM. Anything. Hell, you could drop 2 care packages that contain 2 Lokis. Static did it like what? Not even 2 weeks ago. He was in a Loki, or got it out of a field order, got a Loki out of a field order, dropped a care package, it was another Loki. He had 2 Lokis that game, from care packages.
hacker.
He not only dropped the Michael Myers thing on Fog, but 2 Lokis in the same game. You know what the least negative person on their team was? It was negative 30. That was the least negative. What I'm trying to say to you guys is stop the situation before it gets to that point. You don't want to have to put yourselves in a position where you're getting your shit pushed in. And trust me, it can happen to anybody. Phoenix got a tactical nuke earlier. Sniping. Phoenix doesn't snipe.
No, she said she wasn't
Phoenix
sniping.
snipe. Oh, she wasn't? Well,
No, she was using the
Either
end
way.
car.
no, that's not bad. But either way, Phoenix was sniping on fucking Strike Zone the other day. She what went? I think it was what, God's life, 49 and 23?
I don't know.
Something. It was in the 40s. She didn't have any more than 30 deaths, but she had above 40 kills. Sniping with a bolt-action sniper rifle, getting kill streaks and all. Why? Because they kept coming right towards her. They kept essentially feeding her, just feeding her and feeding her kills, and she fucking whooped their ass because of it. When someone's in that kind of position where they're dropping you guys like that, send one person out, get rid of that person, have it be done with. And always keep an eye on that person from now on. See what their kill streaks are kind of at. See how many deaths they have compared to kills. Could save your guys' ass in a game.
There's also the option of coming together with your teammates and tag teaming them. Say he's camping in, the castle or something. Come at him from multiple directions at once and do it timed with someone who has a mic and knows what the fuck they're doing. Because then even while he's shooting you and you die, your teammate's knifing him in the back of the head.
Good plan.
Hey, I gotta go
But
right
here's-
now. Gotta go.
Okay.
Do chores. Hey, bye, man.
Bye.
That was good.
But here's the thing. That is a very good point. It's good if you can coordinate and work with your team like that. Here's the flip side to it. Who says he has to shoot at you? Flip scenario. Now he's running dual IEDs. He throws an IED at each end of the castle. Say one at the entrance of the right side of the castle where the path is, and one at the top, and he's just kind of sitting in there. Both of you come from both ways. You just got 2 kills. He's 2 kills away from his Loki. They just got it.
Yeah, if you died to the IEDs,
If you do,
you can
yes.
hear. Yeah, you don't. In core, you don't even have to have blast shield on. they don't have on the danger close or whatever that perk is.
Mhm.
If you got
That's
sit
the
rep
thing.
on, then you're golden.
And then there's also the flip side of that is what if he's just 1 kill away from it and you only send in the one person? There are a million
That's
different
always-
scenarios. You gotta tend to adapt to each one. And my guesses
Exactly, but how
are
are you
if
gonna do
he's
that?
on a high kill streak camping in the castle, or a high kill streak camping anywhere, he's probably already used his IEDs up. 99% of people who go on kill streaks and use IEDs throw them down first. I don't know many that wait until they're on, a 12 and they're like, oh, let me decide to put this down now.
That could be the case. Flip side to your flip side to my flip side to your flip side. He completes a
We
field
can do
or
this
he's
all
got
day.
now
I hope
max-
you know that.
He now has max ammo and has another IED. There's a flip side to everything. There's
Yeah,
always a
exactly.
scenario. The best way to prepare against it is to practice those scenarios. You see him getting on a kill streak? Stop feeding him kills. Call it out to your teammates, even if no one else is calling out. This is what Lesson 12 will teach you guys, is learn to speak up. No one else is saying a word. Have the brass. Speak up. Don't care who it is. Everyone in here has heard me speak up to 1 or 2 people that are a general, found, or anybody. Doesn't matter. I'll speak up and tell you. Doing that, you're going to get him a kill streak. You're going to fuck us all. Sit the fuck down and relax. One of us will go get him. Whether it be me or Travis or somebody else who's good who can handle their own and go get them and not feed them kills. Or who at least can call it out and say, hey, anybody with a noob tube, he's in here, he killed me from here, he's behind the bridge, that little fucking cubbyhole by the barrels. Okay, I know how to get that. I know how to get that shot off from stumps, actually. Jump, shoot the tube, bang, off his kill streak. Communication and teamwork is the best defense against somebody who's camping it out to try and get a kill streak. Same goes with rushers. Well, kind of. You got a team of campers, realistically, it's either rush the fuck out of them and push their shit in, or strategically hold down an area. I'm telling you this right now. If we put our minds to it, they will lose their patience by years before we will. They'll come out, they'll try and find us, we'll pick them off, we'll gain the lead. We'll camp it out, we'll win the game, find a new lobby. Don't have to deal with them anymore. Especially when it comes to clan wars coming up. Every win counts. I know a lot of people are like, well, I don't camp, I don't do this, I don't do that. If you're competing in clan wars, you're gonna kind of have to learn how to, for the fact that if it's solely because of you, and you go 10-30, when we were telling you the entire game to... Be safe. Don't get too drunk this time. Yep. Anyway. Yeah, that's my mom.
I know.
She was a blaster, man. You have no idea. Anyway. What was I saying?
If it's your fault, you gotta learn to camp and stuff like that.
Yes.
10-30.
Okay. If you're 10-30, and it's specifically your fault that they won the game, obviously, there's going to be some grudge against you. Not for the fact that you went 10-30. And Jerry's gone 10-30, and we've lost the game, and I was perfectly okay with them. It wasn't because of Jerry that we lost. It was actually because of other people not listening and continuously feeding them kills. Those 10 kills that Jerry got, he killed the guy in his kill streak every time. The other 4 guys who were running around didn't. Still fed him kills. You can go whatever you want in a game, but remember 3 things actually, sorry. Rule number 1. Every time you die, especially in domination or search and rescue, when you die, your position's now open. That leaves them a way to get in through your base. Number 2. Continuously running at them and feeding them kills is a guaranteed way to get them kill streaks, whether it be support or assault. Both are devastating. Even specialist perks are fucking devastating. You ever have a guy come at you who's cranked, in the game cranked? You ever try to outshoot him or outgun him? Not easy. Now imagine that on a regular game where you can't get cranked, and that guy's basically cranked. It's hard, and it's fucking devastating if he starts to run through you guys. Rule number 3. You keep pushing, there's a good chance you'll cause a spawn flip. You have a teammate that's close to a Loki, or something that can turn the game around, you cause the spawns to flip, you're going to fuck that teammate right in the ass, because somebody else is going to come up behind him and kill him. Because they couldn't get through that halfway marker through the entire game to get him, they now can come up behind him and get him. Everything you do in that game has a balance to work with your team or against your team. So, teamwork, coordination, and communication are the highest priority things. The next couple weeks we'll learn them, improve on them, and figure out what we can do to help. We've ran over what perks are useless in hardcore. Takedown and ICU. Everything else is pretty standard. I definitely talked a lot more than I would have liked, but anybody here have any questions or suggestions, anything like that they want to vouch? No?
God damn it! Where the fuck? Where the fuck? Alright.
What?
I think he fell asleep and was looking for moonshine.
Where the fuck?
So I sent you a link on Facebook, Drake, about the AK-12. It's minimum damage. I was wrong. It's not 30. It's 25. So that would be a 2-shot kill to anywhere in the chest or head at the maximum range in hardcore. And if it's a headshot, it's a single shot. Even with the AK-12, even at max range. We could try it. We're on the good map.
Yeah, alright. AK-12, won't have anything. I'll put a silencer on it. We'll see what the
No silencer. Well, yeah, no, silencers should still do it.
We'll lay down some more. Thank you.
Silencer's going to reduce the damage, though.
Bye.
Yep.
You fly. Go lay down.
So, I'll go up in my broken building, and you go to Goat Path. The top of Goat Path by the castle.
What's going on? I missed a lot. I was eating dinner.
Don't put a silencer on. Just go straight, straight AK-12.
Well, no, I mean we get an AK-12 at long range with a silencer as a 4-shot kill. That's the point I was trying to make earlier, but I'll take the silencer off. We'll see how far it is.
Well, alright, make 2. Make one with a silencer, one without. That still should not be a 4-shot kill, not in hardcore. The stats page I sent you doesn't say anything, how much a silencer reduces it. Minimum damage dealt is 25, but it doesn't say what with a silencer.
Yeah. You know what? It's pretty much been the full hour. I want to thank everybody who came to the class. I honestly, my earlier class went a lot better. I think I was a little more sidetracked this time because everyone kept coming to my room. But thank you everyone for coming. All the classes are going to be held 2 sessions each Saturday. Will be 3:30 to 4:30 Eastern, and so in the afternoon, and 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern at night. So feel free, spread the word. I'd like to see more of a turnout on next Saturday. We had a great turnout today. I had 8 to 10 people in my first lobby, and 7 to 10 people in this lobby. Today's been pretty good, and I'm very happy for it. So thank you all for coming. If you guys want to stay and see this test, by all means, but you're not obligated to stay, nor were you ever. But I'm very happy to see the turnout.